pulling in to the Southeastern Railway Museum here in Duluth. Once you park, you buy your tickets here. The lady said it's like 30 acres of museum here. This is an admission ticket and a souvenir, and you get a ride on a couple of trains. I'm at the Southeastern Railway Museum in Duluth. I've got my admission ticket and my souvenir, and they offer train rides both on full scale and a miniature scale. So I'm gonna go and ride a train. Watching this train. 6901 is getting a bath. CSX 8954. Old Norfolk and Western Caboose on the end of this thing. Back up a little bit. Check this out. Here's a milk tank car. Milk tank car. We got a Wabash Caboose.
When they in the 80s, when they started getting rid of cabooses, they would have used this if they had to run a local into a heavy traffic area in like a downtown city area, something like that, where there's a lot of grade crossings.
Okay.
So if they with switching maneuvers, a lot of times they have to do a lot of backwards moves where the engineer can't see.
Oh,
so you
okay.
have the conductor standing on this on the back of the train, giving signals when it's shoving backwards.
I got you. And what's the name of the engine?
That's a GE, originally a 44 tonner, and it got moved up to a 50 tonner.
Thank you. Now you have your choice to ride in the caboose, or you can ride in this car. I might have to come back so I can ride in the caboose, but you can see there's a heater in there. There's the top. The couplers and brake lines attached. Yep. section is back. I think I'm gonna walk out here and check out these trains after that cool ride. Now I don't know what this car is. But it's old. It looks like it's got some kind of fold out blade on it. Here's a hinge, couple of hinges. And this looks like a giant blade of some kind for some purpose. Here's an old caboose, 1064. I can't imagine what this is for unless it's for clearing snow or something. Knocking back brush alongside the track. I don't know. Never seen one like this. But you can tell it's old. And here, this caboose, the CRR 1064. Box car with the door open. Last time I was in a box car was working on The Walking Dead at Terminus. And then they had a mock-up on stage down at Raleigh Studios in Sonoya. Here's a hopper. 74.5 Southern. This crane, this dredge, it's got a scoop bucket up there, so I'm assuming it's a dredge. Pretty old. Let's see if they saddled a dead horse. Nope. There's the bucket. Now they say you can walk all around these trains out here, which I'm doing, but it is summertime, so I should probably keep an eye out for snakes. And probably wasp nests and all that too. Here's another car. I don't know what it is or what it could be used for. Down here's a flatbed car with a train trestle or bridge girder on it. And it's painted olive drab, so it might be a military car. Wow. Got another crane car here. Short wheelbase. Look at this thing. Wow. $9.66 here. If anyone watching knows what type of cars these are, let me know in the comments. I'm coming up around on the back side of one of their buildings. Guess what? More trains. It's also a transportation museum. So they have cabs and buses and things like that. And here's the old 40s or 50s public transit bus, a MARTA bus. And the door's open. So let's check it out. Operated by Atlanta Transit Company, 1953. It's a GMC, a 4512 with a Detroit diesel and a V6 Allison transmission. This bus was in service from 54 to 74, and they held 45 passengers. $2.53. Here we go, some more MARTA buses. Now this is the model I would have ridden on. Been a while since I've been on a MARTA bus. We got some signage here. 1988 Flexible Metro number 3360. Here's the old coin collector on this bus with some coins in it. This is the General Motors new look bus. $946. All right, this caboose is Georgia 2866. And instead of having the cupola up top, it's got the side windows where they look out. We got a freezer cooler. An old Igloo water cooler. Now I remember these. Turn lights off before leaving caboose. Got a heater. Hand holding bar. And this would have been where the brakemen and conductors would look out, both front and back. They even have a footrest here in case things get rough, I guess. They got a sink, small bathroom it looks like, some lockers, a writing desk. So yeah, this is an old mobile toilet. And then going on out. And then out here we got a hopper that's full of iron. And a plastic bucket. This old engine, boiler type, 21, Chattanooga Valley Railway Company, CV21. There's the firebox. All the controls. If I turn the camera around, there's the coal hopper. Now here is another. This is the General 2. How about that? The General 2. Climbing up into the General 2. I bet this thing is hot when it's fired up. There's the horn pool. Now this would have been the engineer's view. We're out here. These driving rods are enormous. As well as the brakes. The General too. The General is in Kennesaw at the Southern Museum of Civil War and Locomotive History. Central of Georgia 405, this one is. They've got all their switch mechanisms nice and clean and freshly painted. Another caboose, this time a gray one. The SCL LNN Georgia Clinchfield West Point route, the family line system. Here's an Amtrak sleeper car, 2092. The United States Army Troop Kitchen Car. Steam tractor. Holy cow. Frick Eclipse steam. The Frick Eclipse steam traction engine. Look at this. Oh, that thing would sink right in the mud. Imagine plowing a field with this thing and getting it stuck. Or just trying to turn it around. Wow. There's the steering linkage. Another firebox. You just stand back here and drive this beast and hold on. A 1906 Case traction steam engine. Case number 110. Wow. These steering mechanisms are a trip. Gears, giant gears. Here's the firebox and the boiler. For a second I thought I was looking at a train, but no, it's a tractor. Case number 110. Pullman car. Okay, this is real time and active track monitoring, and starts in Greenville, South Carolina, and terminates in Atlanta. And Duluth. Right there. An old taxi, 3 cents a mile. And then here we go with a checkered cab. This is an old Ford Falcon. Another Pullman car. Norfolk Southern, number 30. Marco Polo. The 750. Different steam locomotives. Motor car speeder. This is a 1935 Pontiac 6 taxi cab. This is called a Fred, a flashing rear end device, and that's what took the place of cabooses. And you can, next time you see a train, if you have to wait for it to pass, look on the end and you'll see one of these flashing rear end device on the back. And look at this beautiful caboose. A Central of Georgia, the right way, X92. Built in 1916. Get it all lit up. Got a small sink. Ceilings are low, and this one has a cupola. So let's go up and check it out. This is a pumper from 1904. This hook ladder, also called a Pompieri ladder, was once a very important tool of the fire department. Firefighters could theoretically reach every floor of a building with it. This is a Seaboard bunk car. Western Union Telegraph Company. Tool car. Fruit growers refrigerated car. Down here we got Campbell Limestone Company engine, locomotive, number 9. With the deer antlers on top. Campbell Limestone number 9. Logging camp diorama, built by Ken Greenwood of Lilburn, Georgia. Signals. Check this out. So that's clear. That's approach. That's stop. So we're going to be all clear. Again, clear, approach, and stop. Here is a station telegraph with actual Morse code that works. So I'm going to do SOS. This is the freight office. These old benches are cool, polished. We got a train schedule for Atlanta and West Point Railroad. Trains arriving and departing. The Birmingham and Anniston is due to arrive at 6 a.m. Now this bench formerly resided in Atlanta Terminal Station. It was donated to this museum by the Southern Railway upon closure of the station in 1970. These are Atlanta rail scenes. If I can get it. A southbound Amtrak Crescent at Peachtree Brookwood Station around 79. Here's a close-up of the front entrance of the terminal, Atlanta Terminal Station. And here's the Atlanta Savannah 750 in 1986 as it leaves milepost 0. And that milepost is in the Atlanta History Center. Some scenes of Atlanta back in the day. So in this area is some more displays, but as well as a model railroad. This model has a working turntable. Uh-oh.
You're now clear to move back into storage track 1.
Pretty cool. Just like the one outside. So this is in the gift shop.
This car. Oh, that's the car.
Okay. Well, let's come back here and look at the
They got their tree up early this year.